is Bert Kammerer. We're here in Orlando, Florida today, and this is the GAUI ep200 Hurricane 200 from GAUI. This is a great little machine for its unbelievable performance, and it's in a very, very small size. Basically, the setup I have here is just an old stock 200. I have the carbon fiber landing gear on it. Just trying to remove as much weight as possible. The machine it's actually pretty light, but the lighter you can make it, the better it'll fly. Other than that, I have a stock speed controller, stock motor, stock pinion that comes with the motor. There's really no mods or anything special done to it. Stock wooden blades, stock paddles with the weights. I got a Spectrum 6100 receiver, and I have the high-tech HS45 servos. Basically, there's several different kinds of servos you can run. I believe there's 2 or 3 different types of servos. These fit the machine very well, and you know, they're pretty cheap and low maintenance, so their centering is not awesome, but for this type of machine they do the job really, really well. I have a Spartan gyro on it. A lot of people say it's overkill, but you know, I fly Spartan gyros exclusively, and I really like their performance. Other than that, you know, a lot of people ask me, you know, what's special about it, what kind of special setup I have. I really don't have anything special going on. It's all stock. Like I said, high-tech servos, Spartan gyro really helps with your tail performance, and you know, a lightweight receiver. And I did cut all the wires, and I basically resolder everything to make all the wires as short as possible in an effort to remove weight. You know, a lot of people think, you know, an ounce or 2 doesn't make a difference, but it does. This machine ready to fly weighs about 231 grams, and that's less than 8 ounces. The lighter, the better. The machine ships with this canopy. It's a fiberglass canopy. It's actually, it flies well with it, but the canopy's really heavy. I basically grabbed the Dremel and cut the canopy all around in an attempt to remove more weight, and I cut a big hole right there and try to make it as light as possible, but it's still somewhat heavy. This thing is about 13-14 grams, somewhere in there. GAUI offers this other canopy. It's really lightweight. I'm not sure as to the weight. I think it's 7 or 8 grams, so you're saving about 5 or 6 grams right there. I get a lot of questions about you know, how to set up your electronics, where to put your say your gyro and your speed controller and receiver and all that kind of stuff. This little helicopter has a tendency to be a little bit tail heavy. It'll fly real well that way, but you know, if you start doing a lot of 3D and you flip it upside down and you try to do stuff, invert it, you know, you're going to notice that it's hard to trim, obviously, because you know, you're trimming and say right side up when you go upside down, and your trim is counterproductive. But the way I did it is basically I try to move everything to the front. So I have my gyro right here as close to the front tray as possible, and my receiver is up on top of the gyro. It's a small 6100 from Spectrum, and the speed controller is actually in the back, but it's not too far back from the center of gravity, so it works real well right there. And basically your battery is going to protrude a little bit from this front tray, but it still fits the canopy and balances it out really well. For battery, anything around the 800 milliamp range works really well. 2S. You know, I'm flying the Thunder Power packs, but you know, you can get packs from GAUI as well that are really good packs also. So I guess that's it. So we're going to go ahead and give it a shot.